Hi, I'm Robert. I'm here to introduce you to a new product that we'd like to call the Magic 8-Ball. Our customers misuse software every single day, so we're designing software specifically to be misused. People make life-changing decisions every single day based on random chance, so we're designing software with just that random chance. Born of an idea to lower support costs, we're designing software to solve all of our customers' problems. They can use our software any way they want. Compatible with all mouse pads and with the latest version of the internet, we are basing it on a client-server architecture. And we should have client and server communications by 2015. Now meet the team.
Hi, my name is Paul, and I'm the Senior Project Manager on the new Magic 8-Ball release. And I wanted to roll out a new suggestion that I have, a new innovative idea on the life cycle for this particular project. It's something that I've spent a lot of time researching and just found out it's probably going to be the best way for this project, so I'm going to sell it here. Are you ready for it? BFD, brute force development. You like that? Basically, the concept is very simple. We've used RUP, Agile, RAD, all of these different things, and in the end, management just tells us we just got to get her done. So why not just go ahead and just roll out something that's just, rather than hide behind the curtains, brute force development, and get it done. We got issues with, hey Paul, where are we at with the schedule? BFD. Where are we at, Paul, with all these particular features on this particular project? BFD. I really like it. How about cost? Excuse me.
They told me to send us down here.
I think that goes to requirements. Thanks.
Okay.
Just like that. BFD. Get her done.
So I'm Jeff. I'm one of the architects on the project, and this is John. He's here to tell us a little bit about our Slow First initiative. John?
Yep, so what we've done is we've actually made the product much slower to begin with by adding busy loops, extra wait cycles, wait states, and turning off compiler optimization. So what we've done is made it extremely slow to begin with, and then each release we get to make it perform much better each time incrementally.
That's genius, John.
I think so too.
I'm Tony. I'm here. I'm responsible for the security of the new product. I'm really happy to be part of the team. The password, one of the things, the great thing about this new approach for passwords is that the characters need to be at least 6 characters long and can't contain 2 characters that are in the same order. For example, you can't have a password that has H, G, Q, sorry, and XP. That would be a bad example of a password. So it can also contain letters of the alphabet that follow each other, so you can't have A, B, or C and D, for example. Okay.
Hello, my name is Sean, and I'm part of the 8-Ball project, and here at QA we're going to help support that. Just got a real problem with the way we're dealing with software nowadays. After seeing the movie Tron, I realized that software are people too. I mean, at least they're animals, and if we're going to be doing what we're doing to them, why would we do that? I mean, as far as cruelty to animals go, we take the software, we try to break it, we try to keep it confined to directories. I believe we should have free roaming software that's able to traverse the whole hard drive. I think we need to let it go, let it be free, stop beating on it. I think we need to do like what Microsoft does. I think we should just release it out there, deal with the few rogue programs that go after somebody's data, take those down, but just let it go and just let it happen, let it be.
All right, so one of the innovative features in the product is how we handle errors. In our system, we actually have designed all of our critical error dialogues to look like Windows system dialogues. This gives the user the impression that the operating system caused the problem and not our software.
Yeah, now for the uncritical or non-critical errors, we actually have another approach, which is to pop up a dialog that allows the user to explain what they were doing, what happened, and then we can take this information and then automatically put it right into the user documentation on disk, so that we can just sort of point to the documentation later and say it was a planned feature.
Rule 17, We can detect if you're actually using a portion of the month, or you're actually using a month as part of your password, for example. If you use March or MAR, or if you use the numeric representation of a month, we'll be able to detect that and that won't be allowed. Rule 18.
All right, I'm on the conference now. Hey, John, it's dark in this conference room.
Well, why don't you go ahead and fix it?
The QA department just finds bugs. We don't fix them.
Well, the light at my desk seems to be working. This must be a hardware problem in your environment. Development doesn't address hardware problems.
Another thing we've done that's innovative is we've introduced the biosensing keyboard for the development staff, and I thought that was really unique. It's a keyboard that can sense various biometric information, and then it's hooked up to e-prescribing. So, for example, if you're typing very hard into the keyboard and a frustrated developer, it spits out Valium for you. What are some of the other ones?
Well, on the same point, if you slow down too much, it dispenses energy pills to speed you up.
Right. And then also if it senses food that's been dripped on the keyboard, that was the other thing, it would go ahead and dispense a diet pill.
Right, and if it detects that you've been coding for too long, say a 12-hour period, I think is the window, it'll dispense deodorant for you.
Yeah, that's very innovative.
It's great, been a boon to productivity.
Yeah.
Okay, so 26. A password can contain any sequences that have two or more characters that are adjacent on a keyboard. So, for a keyboard, if you have QWERTY, you wouldn't be allowed to use the Q and the W, or the E and the R, or the WE. This would also fail because it's also a word.
I'm part of the Magic8Ball project and have been charged with the responsibility of putting together the training programs and also the training materials. We have some very serious cost constraints, at the same time being charged with being very innovative. So in order to meet both of those needs, we have engaged third-party off-site team members to put together the training materials, and I am so convinced that they will be successful because they have been in constant phone contact with our developers. Now, class, for the next step, permit me to read it first. It says, write the word click on the desktop. So please pick up your felt tip pens and right click on the desktop.
Hi, I'm Brad and I'm the head of customer support. One of the largest challenges normally facing a customer support function is the constant training and retraining of personnel regarding product capabilities and features. I'm happy to say that we have solved those, along with any possible human resource issues, by creating a new online support capability as well as a new call routing system. Our new online support is 100% automated. It asks random, superfluous questions of the users in between pauses of between 5 to 8 minutes in length. This gives the impression that a support rep is diligently working on the user's issue, when, in fact, no one is doing a thing. The new call routing system really wasn't anything new. We basically copied the menus in use by the phone systems of most cable TV companies, except that the menus continuously loop back upon themselves to ensure that no human can ever be reached. This is, of course, only available to those customers paying for our Ultimate Platinum support tier. The goal with both is that the users get frustrated and quit trying to access support. This guarantees the highest possible support margin with the least amount of human responsibility. In our beta tests of these new support avenues, more than half the user systems and phones were destroyed by the customers themselves, guaranteeing a reduced support volume and projecting a 93% decrease in the repeat call metric. We anticipate being 8.1257 sigma by end of year 2012.
Okay, so lastly, the rule 89, the passwords can contain a person's name or a place. For example, John Boy would be a bad password. So because of the complexity of the passwords and the selection process, there's only really one password that's going to pass all the tests or the requirements that we need. And to make it simpler for the end user and the customer, we're just going to print it on the box.
If there is one big complaint we get in software, it's defects. So as far as we're concerned, there are no defects, only post-documented features. Expectations are really hard to manage. So, we are designing software that no one ever expects. Thank you.